hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Hot Takes, High Stakes. You know how a lot of radio people or like people with very successful shows, they won't say welcome to Hot Takes, High Stakes. They'll just be like, it's Hot Takes, High Stakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, that's
or they just say, you know what it is, and then
that would be a good intro too. Just not even saying the name of the show. Yeah. I feel like that. Maybe we could even do that for the rest of this podcast. We could just be like, you know what we say, and then we just stare at the screen for the.
Let's
the
just do it at the end.
Minutes.
At the end, when we send it around, we just say, "Oh, you know what I said."
Yeah, and then it's up to the viewer to find out who wins hottest take.
There you go.
But yeah, it's Hot Takes, High Stakes. We are here on this. What's today? The December 4th. But this podcast comes out. Resma 3, 2, 1. What day does the podcast come out? Resma, what day does the podcast come out?
December 25th. It's a Christmas present.
it's not even close. This podcast comes out on December 9th, which is
okay.
We could make it the Hanukkah special.
True. Because
Hanukkah begins on the 11th. So Resma's take is Jewish themed, obviously.
Clearly.
Oh God, that's a bad place for you to think of your hot take, Corey. It makes me nervous as to what your hot take is.
It's about the Jewish population.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. You landed. You stuck the landing. We'll see if you stuck the landing. The Hot Takes, High Stakes is the show where we each give one hot take and we send it around to see if everyone agrees.
And then we also decide whose take is hottest. You chalk it up for that week.
We give a hot take, we send it around, and we decide. So it's a give, send, decide podcast.
GSD.
Every show should be described by the verbs that they do on it. So we give, we send, and we decide. I don't know if you can think of any other verbs that we do.
We corroborate.
We collude.
We collude.
There's a lot of collusion on this podcast.
To be fair, last time I was on, I definitely colluded against you to get Ronick a hottest take, so the stats would remain interesting.
The race is on. I think I'm still in the lead. But who knows? Maybe in our January runoff special, when me, Woolsey, and Sam do our runoff episode to decide who actually had the hottest take of episode 38, was it? Then where we all tied for hottest take, then we'll know whether or not Ronick and I are tied or if I'm ahead. Anyone have a warm-up take for us?
Movies should all be in grayscale.
Bad. I'm just going to say disagree to that.
Wait, what's grayscale?
Like the filter.
Like
grayscale.
No color.
Oh.
Yeah. Like black and white movies.
Why, Corey?
Because I feel like color, it's unnecessary. Unless it's like Schindler's List.
Schindler's List was in black and white.
No. Wait, which one's the one with
that was a bad example.
Wait.
That was a really bad
double check that. I think it is black
Which
and white.
is the one with the like one person that's like in red?
The boy in the striped pajamas?
No.
Black and red. Is that
was black and white and red all?
Yeah. I don't know. I know what you're talking about though. Was it Schindler's List? I have no idea.
Schindler's List had the little
like
red.
A beautiful.
It's like the guy Beautiful Life.
But that's not in black and white.
What?
Wait, with the guy who's gonna kill himself on Christmas?
No, what?
Oh, that's a different movie.
Hold on, let me.
Wait, we need a.
It's like one of Tanner's favorite movies.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a beautiful. No, that's the Christmas one. Life is Beautiful.
Life is
What?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's not in black.
That's a good movie.
Rez, didn't we watch that in like AP US history? Or something?
Eddie Mormon.
Why did we watch
Mormon's,
that? It's like the most non-American movie. Like no one
Wait,
in that
yeah,
movie was
okay.
American.
What unit were we I think it was just because it was like finals.
Maybe.
We just didn't have anything to do.
We
I mean,
should
Eddie
have at
Mormon.
least watched a US history movie.
Yeah, true. I'm with you there.
It's not even in English, is it?
No, it's in English. I'm pretty sure. Because he has like a crazy accent,
Maybe.
if I remember.
Who knows? But Corey's examples are weird. I don't think it's Schindler's. I know. Are you talking about like the one girl in the red coat and then
That is Schindler's List.
is that Schindler's List? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, and also okay.
Wait, it is?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I just looked it up. The first picture was the girl
Yeah,
with
it is
the
Schindler's
little red
List.
dress.
All right.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
Because it's symbolic, but like a lot of movies aren't. Yeah. Okay.
And then at the end of the movie, it goes from black and white to in full color when it goes to the present day, and everyone visits the graves of the Holocaust of the people, or all the Holocaust survivors visit graves. I don't know, something.
I haven't
happens.
seen the movie.
They visit the grave of Schindler, I think. I don't know.
Who's Schindler?
It's the guy whose list it is. He wrote the list. Does anyone want to go first in terms of giving a take?
No.
Rez?
I could.
I'll
though.
go first. I could go.
Okay.
That's
right.
Who remembers Google Glass? I'll paint a picture for you. It's 2010,
Yeah.
and Glass has just made the shelf list. Are you putting it on your Christmas list? Yes or no?
Was it
Yes.
on the shelves? Google Glass?
Pretty sure, no? You get it at like your local Apple store or whatever.
Wait, Rez, you're telling me those glasses you're wearing right now are not Google Glass?
These are the Amazon Prime blue light glasses.
Oh, I have blue light
$15.
glasses too.
Yeah, $15. Not bad. But I'm saying, that being said, with the Google Glass fresh on the mind,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that by 2025, phones will be obsolete. I'm not going to say completely wiped out, but I'm
Yeah.
going to say obsolete. And by 2050, they'll be completely wiped out.
By what?
I'm saying
Google
2025.
Glass?
I'm saying that we move software and like all these smart devices to accessories. I'm saying that phones will no longer be needed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it'll be like on a refrigerator or a watch.
Oh yeah, it'll be like a watch, like a hologram, and it'll like display like your phone screen on your arm or something.
Okay.
Or like your glasses, you could see like you could like scroll with your eyes or something.
That'd be crazy to just watch people going.
But how do I crack my screen without a phone?
I think the only
true.
way to like get around like using my eyes to like scroll would be to insert like a chip body
into my brain.
into your brain
That's what the COVID vaccine is, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's actually just introducing the new iPhone chip.
Yeah, dude. What if all this hype around the COVID vaccines was just an Apple marketing ploy? I feel like YouTube is gonna put like one of those little you know what I'm talking, like in videos like talk about the election, it'll put like a little claim at the bottom that's like, if you want to know truth about the election, go here. If we say this in this video, I feel like they're gonna put like one of those claims at the bottom of our video.
There you go.
Why don't all the leaders what?
Would you guys get like the vaccine if like it confirmed had a chip in it?
Yeah.
I don't
think
care
I
if they
would.
chip me.
Yeah, like
why
they
is
already
that
track
fine?
you. There's like
Yeah.
SSN and
I have my social security number on my phone. Like,
you have it on your phone.
On my
That's
notes.
super bold.
it's code.
That's super
though.
bold.
It's in
Oh, it's code.
Yeah,
Okay, I
every
think
number is one
that's
number
fair.
higher than
Yeah. No, every number is the number, but a zero is just an O.
right. Yeah, that's
You just can't copy and paste it.
that's ultimate scammer protection right there, because you know what they do? They copy paste. That's the only way to get around it.
Corey, what were you saying earlier?
I was gonna say, why don't all the leaders of the biggest corporations just team up
And do
just
what?
like a collab,
Like
and
the
make
Big
a
Five
company
or whatever?
and then destroy the world?
Oh, and destroy the world?
Yeah, well, not
Destroy the
destroy the
world.
world, but that could be an option.
Like Bezos, Gates, Tim Cook,
Zuck.
name another. Zuck.
Exact.
And who owns TikTok?
Jack's Twitter Jack.
Twitter Jack. Who's
Yeah.
that? I don't even know who that is.
He started Twitter, I think.
Oh, really?
I don't know. He just went on trial for something. For like, you know, what they go on trial for, like misinformation and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
oh, secret, you're selling data to China or whatever. Like, fuck.
Dude, sell my data to China. I would sell all of my data to China for like $500.
Yeah.
That's so bold.
Why would?
$500?
What do I like? What
At least
is
you're
in
getting
my
money
data
for
that
it.
I
It's getting
need?
sold anyway.
Yeah, true. Like, what
They're
is
probably
Rez?
taking it anyway. They're probably honestly taking it anyway. Like
Rez,
that.
you're a computer person. What data do they want from me?
It's just
I don't
not
know.
advertising,
China in
right?
particular.
China in particular. I'm trying to think about like what. Well, in China, like to become like a government programmer, you're working for, they call it the what's it called?
TikTok.
The Chinese Great Firewall.
Okay.
And like they do like various stuff between like, well, I don't know, I don't want to like spew any rumors that go around my
Really false
around
information.
UT computer.
We'll have a
science,
link
but-
on the bottom.
Yeah, we'll
Just
link on the
says-
bottom. Yeah.
If you
But,
want to actually find out the truth, go.
Hey, Cameron raised a good point though. Like, what is Cameron Barth, that profile, gonna give to China?
Honestly,
$500 is bold though. I doubt.
What would
I'd
you
probably
sell
ask
your
for
data?
more.
Well, I don't think, like, I'm trying to bargain here. Like, I don't think they'll give me more. I'm honestly highballing. I think
You're highballing them.
I don't think they're going to give me $500. I'm trying to start high so that I can go down to like a still respectable 200 for all my data.
Respectable $200.
Because, like, honest, isn't data, like all this data collecting, aren't they just, and I know that there's a big thing on like with misinformation and like how the public is getting misled, but like you can take my data to just show me things that I want to buy.
I think it's
like
like
advertise me good stuff.
It's not that big on like an individual scale, but like as you scale up to like, say I take the data of like 500 people in South Lake. I think that's like and it just goes up from there.
I see.
And at that point, it culminates into, I guess, like, well, for one, like Chinese like hackers in the election, that's just like undermining our democratic process.
Yeah,
in a sense. So there, at that point, it's just like principle. But like, yeah, you're right. Like, what are they going to do with my TikTok videos that I've seen?
I just liked a video. Like, I don't care if like the Chinese president knows that I just liked a video of a couple building a tree house.
Oh, link the video below. Link that video below.
I'll link that video below. It's fun. But yeah, I don't know. China can have all my data. I don't really care. Wait, so let's get back to Rez's take. You think that phones are going to go away because technology is just going to improve to the point that we don't need them anymore?
Yeah, like if I graphed it and I put like the growth of technology over the last 20 years. Like think about 10 years ago, what iPhone was that? Like the iPhone 5, iPhone 4. I don't even remember what that looks like.
I don't think the 4 existed. I think they skipped 4.
They skipped 4?
They definitely did not skip 4. I had a 4S. I had a 4S for like 5 years.
They skipped something.
They skipped 9.
They skipped 9?
Yeah.
They skipped 1 and 2.
There's a big difference between 4 and 9, Corey.
They skipped 2,
Wait, did they
right?
skip 2? They skipped 2, right?
Because it was probably like iPhone, then iPhone
3GS
1, and then iPhone 3.
Anyway, Corey,
Realms.
Corey, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with Resma's take that phones are out of here?
They're out of here.
Disagree.
We can verify.
That implies that literally in 4 years, there's going to be something that has the opportunity just to replace all mobile phones, which is insane.
I'm saying in there's an opportunity for in 4 years, but it won't be ubiquitous
Mm.
until 30 for like 10 years.
Resma, I'm gonna disagree with you because I think society is regressing. I think we've reached our technological peak, and I think we're just going backwards. Yeah, I think we're
back.
We're all backwards from here. Is
I don't think we go backwards. I think we stall out.
You think
like
we stall
Nokia
out?
phones.
No, I think that like we're gonna keep the same technology we have, but like us as humans are like we're not gonna make it very much further.
I think there's one thing that needs to be discovered to start a new. There has to be like the Industrial Revolution.
I think there will be a second wave. Yeah, and it'll be an AI probably. Like whenever they reach that.
Yeah, Cameron, that's bold to say that we've peaked, especially when we haven't even.
I mean, it's not bad too. Like,
no, I think we've definitely peaked.
Okay,
but also Rez. Things are looking good for Rez because like the new iPhone mini, we're going smaller there. The foldable phones, we're going back to flip phones. So eventually like there was a point where it was like the bigger smartphone, the better. And now we're going to like smaller and smaller until maybe it's on our watch. Maybe it does project onto our arm.
Okay, in Paris, we started at big giant honkers for phones, and then we went to smaller, and then we went back to bigger, and then now we're going back to smaller.
So you think it's just a sine wave?
I think the hardware is getting smaller, or more refined.
Yeah, I think it's just
but the screen's getting.
No one
bigger.
wants to. They're also still big phones. It's just they're offering more because they can fit all this technology into a smaller device now.
Well, my mom just got the iPhone mini, and it's like the size of her iPhone 5.
Like Tanner's iPhone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe Tanner still uses that. The little iPhone 5.
What does he need a big phone for? He doesn't do anything.
He's a minimalist.
Whenever I type on his phone, it's disgusting. My thumbs take up half the keyboard. I just can't be legal, right?
Corey, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go next?
I can go next.
Okay.
I'll be the meat
in
this sausage sandwich.
So you're the sausage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that all sports should have one. Okay, so all team sports like basketball, baseball, soccer, and all those, the playoffs, if they have playoffs, it should only be one game.
Oh, so you're like down with the series, you're saying?
Yeah, no more series.
Yeah. For those who don't know, they're in like baseball, for instance. Even soccer does it a little bit. Basketball, hockey. Really, the NFL is the only one that doesn't do series. It's like first team to win 4 games typically. Is
March Madness though.
Oh, March Madness too. Yeah, and football and March Madness.
Right.
So, why, Corey? So,
Resma brought up March Madness. I'm going to bring up the Champions League, the COVID Champions League. They didn't have 2 legs. They only had one. And it was way more exciting than 2. And then for March Madness, everyone fucking loves March Madness. Even people that don't like basketball love March Madness. 1, because you can fill out the bracket. But 2, it's exciting as fuck because it's winner takes all. One game. That's all you get. Choke or don't choke.
I think it should be a series. But I think it should be one game, but at a series length. So like a basketball game, but with 28 quarters.
That'd be crazy. It's like cool. Also, remember the All-Star game?
That was hype.
How it got crazy because
it's crazy.
It was the first team to like a certain score.
Oh yeah.
And then it ended up winning on a free throw.
Yeah.
They should do that for every All-Star game because it's literally the best players in the world going 110%. It was insane. It was one of the best things I've ever seen. The defense being played was like next level. I think there was like 2 points scored in the last 2 minutes. It was crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of like, like Quidditch, for instance, in Harry Potter. The game could go on for days. And I think it would introduce like a little bit of strategy. Like LeBron's not going to be out there for 28 minutes. You know, they need to throw in some G Leaguers while he goes and sleeps. And then the players' sleep schedules are part of the strategy.
What if every sport just had a seeker type thing? So it just had its own game going on while the seekers did their own thing, and the entire game depended on what the seekers.
And it's like something. It's like something that's like super not like it's like, you know how in basketball like everyone's very homogenous, like very tall and very athletic guys. Like what if it was something like what was that old show called, like Fit Through the Wall or something like that, Hole in the Wall, where you had to like strike a bunch of poses to get through the holes in the walls. There should be that happening on the sides of NBA games. And then every time the person on the team that's doing the hole in the wall thing gets hit, you lose 10 points.
It would be like Quidditch. If you miss one, then the game ends and your team gets minus 50 points or some shit.
That would be sick.
That'd be crazy.
Wait, you know what I really want to see? I really want to see this. I want to see like take two cities that have 4 major sports teams. So for instance, like let's say Boston and Chicago. We have the Red Sox versus the Cubs going. We have the Bulls versus the Celtics going. We have the Blackhawks versus the Bruins going. And we have, what's the one sport I'm forgetting? Football. We have the Bears versus the Patriots going. And like the final, all those games are happening at the same time. And the final score is an aggregate of all of the games. So
baseball just like wouldn't really matter.
Baseball, you'd probably have to have a multiplier or something.
Yeah, there'd be weighting.
Oh, they could have multipliers, yeah.
What do you think?
That'd be hype, actually. You should do that for another. Is that your take? Because that's a good take.
No. It's just an idea.
Would you add the New England Revolution in the Chicago Fire?
You could, yeah. And you know, we make that the most important one in terms of score, so that more people start getting into the MLS.
Ooh, yeah, because if a soccer team wins like 5-1, the multiplier is like 10.
Yeah. And then how about this for a little twist? We switch up the players of each sport. So now all the players on the Bruins are playing for the Celtics. And they're playing against all the players on the Cubs.
Oh my God.
The most entertaining thing I think would be different sports players playing basketball against each other.
Yeah.
Or that in soccer. Soccer would be pretty cool.
I think basketball would be cooler because it's like if we're really focusing on like the people who are playing, I feel like basketball is easier because it's less people in a more contained space.
True.
Like if we really wanted
hockey, dude, imagine hockey.
Oh, that'd be hard.
Or like imagine Katie and skates.
Dude, we could also have like I also thought of like a boxing ring, right? But we suspend it from the ceiling and it's happening right above a basketball game. and every time like there's a Boston boxer and there's a Chicago boxer, and every time the Boston boxer lands a hit, that's 1 point for the Celtics. You add a point to the Boston score.
That's heinous. Because what if you get punched out the ring? You know, have you seen those crazy knockouts where the guy gets punched out of the ring?
It'd be a cage match. It'd be a cage match.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
That would be bad. And like fucking kills like Zach LaVine on his way down.
That reminds me of that. What's that one Super Smash Brothers stage with the little Mac stage with the little thing? That thing that falls. Somebody plays Little Mac on the sides.
They fight until it falls.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if it hits anyone, then that's like plus 100 points or something.
Dude, I really think like if we got like, I think cities that would be entertaining for that would be like New York versus LA, like cities that have like rivalries. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
like actual cities, like not the sports teams in the cities, like the actual cities themselves.
Like Dallas and Houston.
Yeah,
It'd be
that
like
would
a
be
gauntlet.
cool.
It'd be like
Big gauntlet. We'd probably get smashed
New
by
York gauntlet,
Houston, honestly. Dallas sports have been lacking.
Nah,
I don't know. Houston doesn't have a hockey team.
They don't.
yeah, true.
That'd be
So,
hard.
but
But
they
Rockets
could just do.
Mavs
Because they have the Rockets, the
Texans, which are
The
the
Texans.
bad this season.
Dynamo, and then wait, what's the other sport? Oh yeah, Astros.
Astros.
The Astros would wipe the floor against
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Rangers, but everything else is like
Close.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that'd be close. It'd be close.
Texans versus Cowboys would be like a 10 to 7, like a low
I don't know.
score.
Texans are hitting their stride though.
Yeah, 'cause
Unless-
Deshaun
did they lose
Watson's
last
just a
week?
god.
Watson's carrying.
Yeah.
They won on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they won big.
Also, guess who's the number one quarterback in fantasy right now?
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Oh my
God damn
God. That's crazy. It's because Lamar has COVID. It's not fair.
Yeah, true. That COVID list lost me my game against Woolsey.
No,
My
that's
running
actually
back,
so big.
The only running back I had left got COVID before the game, and he was out.
I think that's poor planning right there. But
By me, the game got suspended, and I didn't have any players to put in. Like
You
all
didn't
my
have-
players were locked.
you didn't. Oh wait, was this like?
This was on
the
Wednesday.
Monday
They pushed
game?
it back till Wednesday.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Okay. At that point, yeah. Okay.
I didn't.
I guess there's not a Thursday night game because I was looking at fantasy and it's still not showing who I fucking play next.
I think it got canceled the Thursday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing Ronick. Yo,
You have to be
so
Ronick.
close.
You have to be wrong so I can make the playoffs.
We shouldn't be talking about our fantasy league. Resman, do you agree or disagree with Corey's take that all series should be one game?
I'm gonna disagree for the sake that if I'm a fan, I want to have the opportunity to go to like multiple games. Like maybe one day doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Maybe I have work on one day. You can't.
They should make a super
Something like that.
stadium for all the games.
That'd be crazy.
Oh,
Just
that'd
like
be sweet.
like it holds like 200,00 people or something.
They could do it at
Yeah.
Disney, like at that Disney complex. Like do you remember seeing the bubble and then there's like a baseball field surrounding it and a soccer field and stuff.
What was this?
Oh.
The NBA bubble. They kept
The
doing
NBA
those
bubble.
aerial shots of the NBA bubble, and there were a bunch of fields around it, like
I
others.
need to see it. I'll have to
I
I
look
think
at
it'd be
it.
crazy though, because you have even if you couldn't see the field, just the atmosphere of still all the fans being there though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
no.
And like
That'd be cool.
it's a pass. Like you get like a day pass, so you can walk through all of the
That'd be
games. So you
sick.
can be at
that
the
would be
basketball
insane.
game, and then you walk to the baseball game.
And you see people with like different jerseys, and you're like, oh, this guy's from Dallas because he's wearing a Stars jersey.
Yeah. That'd be sweet. All right. Well, the mega sports event. That's the idea that came out of here. But Corey, I disagree with your take as well. I like a series personally. And also it'll never happen because series just makes so much money.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
7 games
There's so much
of
money.
a series. That's so much money. Okay. Are you guys ready for my take?
There'd be more upsets.
There would be more
True.
upsets, but if ultimately you want the best team to win, I guess it's a give and take. Like it could be more predictable, but also the best team usually wins in a series environment. Do you want to hear my take? Here it comes. Doesn't matter. I don't know if you guys are going to have opinions on it.
Okay, here we go.
I think 21 Savage is a bad rapper.
Wait, I also think that
I
saw
agree
him
with
at
that.
ACL.
Yes.
I agree with that.
His delivery is so weird and boring, isn't it?
It's straight up boring. At ACL, I was walking by and I was listening to him, and he just said 21 over and over
Yeah.
on the left. I was
That's his
really
thing.
confused.
He goes like 21. And this is how he raps. He's like,
Who produced his last album?
I That's like what all of his songs sound like to me.
I think
he's hard
offending
carried
a lot
by
of people, but rightfully so.
Rightfully, I told John my take right before I got on, and he was like, "He's one of my favorite rappers," and I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Why?" Before I told him why I didn't like him, he was like, "I just love his delivery and the way he raps," and I was like, "That's why I hate him."
Yeah.
Apparently,
he's hard carried by his producer on his last album because he's doing really well.
So I don't know. I honestly I haven't listened to enough songs to like know that like I'll listen to a rap song if I don't like what they're saying, but I like the beat and the music to it. But I just find it really tough to get around his delivery because it sounds like he shouldn't be a professional rapper.
There's probably a lot of rappers who shouldn't be professional rappers.
Well, yeah, but like every time I hear a song of his on the radio, I'm like, am I being punked? Like, is this a parody? Just because of his delivery. And maybe it's something you have to get used to. I heard that it's like a vibe. Like a lot of people listen to his music for the vibe.
What's the vibe?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Like, put me to bed at 4 p.m. Yeah. Weird.
There are people that listen to techno in like house. Yeah. And that just confuses me.
There's a lot. I'm typically not one to be like, this genre of music shouldn't be liked because it's bad, because there's like so much difference between like what people prefer and like what genres provide. And like I like personally I definitely wouldn't listen to like house music while I'm getting ready for bed or anything. But
getting ready for brushing your teeth to house music.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some people that do that and that works for them. But 21 Savage, I just don't think he's skilled at his craft. Like, to be fair, I don't listen to what he says. But even John told me that he doesn't listen, like that he doesn't listen to 21 Savage for what he says. So
what's the criterion or criteria for a good rapper? What is a good question? Like, is it freestyle?
Boom, you're done. That's all you have to
do. I think for a good, like, for what makes personally the fact that people are like, this rapper sucks because he or she can't freestyle.
I don't think. Yeah,
that's stupid. Yeah.
Who cares?
Like, it's a plus if they can, right?
It's a plus if they can because it's like a cool skill. But it's like it's like not liking a stand-up comedian because he can't do improv comedy.
Yeah, like
that is like, so true.
It's like saying Cameron was a bad saxophone player because he couldn't improv.
Yeah, which to be fair could make me bad in certain circles, but
okay.
But it's the same thing as being like like I would say I was a good classical saxophone player. I was not a good jazz saxophone player because I couldn't improvise. That's like saying this rapper is good in a concert packed with a stadium of 1 million fans, but he's not good on this radio show where he's asked to improv and makes no money from it.
It's like John Mulaney doing an improv show.
Yeah, like who cares?
I don't know how good.
True. Yeah.
Would you go? Like people would probably go, but no one's gonna buy his improv comedy album.
Did you guys ever see the something Middleditch and Ben Schwartz had like their weird improv stand-up thing?
And it's on Netflix, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
It was really weird.
I haven't seen it.
I didn't think it was that good. It was so weird.
I haven't seen it. They do a lot of shows and they sell out like big theaters. I think just especially comedy, like there's something like there's different things and everything for everyone. You know what I mean? That was a weird way of saying it, but like everyone's into different styles of it. Like some people really like John Mulaney, some people don't.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on John Mulaney?
I haven't really listened to much of his stuff. I know that like the things that I've heard, I think is really funny, but
I think it's delivery for me. He's got really good delivery.
I think a lot of people really like the weird, like, and he does this to a minimal degree, I think, but like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm kind of blanking on a way to explain it right now, but it's like
making up his stories.
Well, every comedian
Nice,
makes
yeah,
up their
yeah.
stories.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Or
exaggerate at least.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like just like weird comedy. I don't know how to describe it.
Like Eric Andre weird comedy or like
No,
That's peak comedy. That's not even.
Eric Andre is mainstream comedy.
Yeah.
I think
Also, Hannibal left.
he did.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like him. He's an example of what I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah,
like
that's
the way he delivers his comedy is like his Hannibal.
Yeah, I don't like his stand-up.
You don't like his stand up? I thought it was good. I think we watched it in Austin with Woolsey.
Well, I like him. I like him on Eric Andre, but I don't know if I like his stand-up though.
Yeah, that's fair. Why did he leave? He probably was just doing other things.
Well, it was literally an episode, and he's just like, "Whatever, dude, I'm out of here. I quit," and he walked out. And apparently, that was him actually leaving. And then they cloned him, and then it was really weird. And then, yeah, you can't describe anything that happens on the show.
All right. My wait, what was my take? Oh, the 21 Savage is a bad rapper. We went way off take or off.
What's the criteria?
I
just circle back around.
That's true.
Yeah.
I listened to a song called Glock in My Lap.
Oh,
Cool.
I've heard that one actually.
And it just says pussy over and over again in the beginning, like softly, like 21, except replace 21 with, yeah.
Are you serious? That's insane. I think, Rez, you're asking what makes a good rapper. For me, it's like a rapper specifically, because the biggest thing is like the beat for me personally.
Yeah, me too.
In terms of a rap song. But I think like if I like the voice, if I like their voice, is big for me.
Like autotune?
No.
Some rappers have bad autotune.
Not like singing.
Really good.
Not even
Not like
autotune.
singing.
But like just like the way their voice sounds. And there he is. That's the man.
That's him. That's our guy.
And then like I guess lyrics are good too. It's really just beat for me. I don't really care how good the rapper is.
Yeah, but at that point, it's like producer, right?
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying I don't really know. I don't know what the criteria is. I don't really have any.
Yeah.
I think in a rap
If
circle,
it sounds good to my ears,
Yeah.
then it's good.
yeah,
That's a yes from me.
it's also a yes for me as well.
I'm gonna agree with your take. Just like service level blanket. I don't think he's a very good rapper overall.
I'm glad. I wonder what Sam would say.
Yeah.
I think Sam would have a more refined argument than us because
Yeah. You could definitely swing me.
Who else would have a good opinion? I think probably
maybe Woolsey. I don't know.
Let's bring in Tanner for this. He's an expert on rap music.
Yeah, he's a number one fan.
wasn't Tanner one of those guys in high school that was like rap isn't music?
Yes.
He said EDM.
Well, he still
EDM,
is.
right?
But he also didn't think rap was music.
He
I don't know.
still, or maybe not anymore. All I know is that I was in the car with him once, and it was me and other people, and we were arguing because he said that rap wasn't music, and then I said anything intended to be music was music, and then
It's fair.
Just whatever.
That's fair.
It's fair. Yeah, people who say that like blank isn't music, like what? Who are you to say?
Yeah, like you can not like it, but
Just I don't know. Like that's like watching a movie and saying this isn't a movie.
Well, what's the time of the movie? If it's like 30 minutes, then that's like a short film.
All right, well, I'm not talking about the time.
This isn't a movie.
Even some people who say who would call like a video a movie. Like I made this movie. I don't know. Feature film is
Feature film.
the more technical term, but it's like watching I don't know, watching a TV show and saying this isn't a TV show. Okay, what do you guys think? Agree or disagree with my take?
agree.
Yes.
Sorry, John. Sorry to John.
Yeah, John's got to go through this whole podcast listening to us 21 Savage, and he's got to edit it all.
I'm curious to know what his take is on it, though. Like, what's his actual defense for 21 being a good rapper?
I don't know, John. If you want to put like a 1 minute,
Delivery,
if you want to put like a 1 minute
the lyrics,
defense in here,
the rap.
You can do it. Put it right here.
Hey everyone, John here, stepping in to defend 21 Savage. To put it simply, I think 21 Savage uses his voice as an instrument rather than putting out lyrics where the lyrics are the main focus of the song. I think he really is using his voice to create a more cohesive piece and something that gels with the beat, to create something that is greater than the sum of its parts. I don't think that Metro Boomin would be famous if people just listened to his instrumentals. There needs to be words there, and I think 21 Savage uses them in a rhythmic pattern that makes it really entertaining to listen to. Lots of catchy hooks, and I love his performance in Don't Come Out the House. That's about it. I would love to talk more, but Cameron only gave me 1 minute, and I think I'm
interesting, John. Cool opinion.
You bring up good points, but I still have to say 21 Savage sucks cock.
The delivery, huh? I don't know about that one. I don't know.
Hottest take time. We'll all restate our takes, starting with me. My take was that 21 Savage is a bad rapper.
My take was that all series, playoff games, and sports should just be one game.
Mine was that iPhones in 2025, take a dive.
Take a dive.
Take a dive.
Okay, right, and we'll vote starting with Resma, then Corey, then me. And everyone know who they're voting for?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Corey.
Resma.
Oh,
there
I think
you
that's
go.
my second hottest take.
Yeah, Corey still doesn't have one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You gotta come.
Also, always have 2 disagrees, but I never get hottest take.
You know what that means? It's cold and bad.
I thought Corey's take was good, though. I thought it was a good take.
Why'd you disagree?
Oh, no. I thought his take was, I thought we were talking about the mega sports event.
Oh, no. His take was that
was,
all series should be one game.
Okay.
Mega sports event was more my idea.
Yeah, mega sports event isn't a hot take. It just should happen.
It just absolutely should happen, yeah. Dude, they would make so much money. That should be like one of those. I bet there are going to be a lot of like post-COVID like big blowout events that like once no one's going to get
that'd be
disease
crazy.
at
like
this.
Coachella times 2. Like just expand the area.
And dude, people would go. Yeah, but
it's
like
gonna be like 25%, 50%, 75%, and then everyone's gonna throw a party when it's at 100% capacity.
Awesome. I mean,
but
do you think they're really? Do you think they're gonna have like music festivals at 50% capacity?
No, not music.
So.
Well, no, but
maybe concerts.
The first, I agree.
Less free reigning.
But like the first music festival after COVID, everyone's going.
You think?
Don't you think?
You're going to be there? You're going to be there?
Not me. I don't like music festivals. But like everyone who goes to music festivals. Like there's not going to be someone that usually goes to music festivals who's like, I'm going to sit this one out. You know? Like if you even like music festivals a little bit.
I could see Sam being the guy that's like, oh, I'll wait this one out and then I'll go to.
But this is like when it's objectively safe to go. Like not when it could be like, oh, either way. This is like, you really think Sam would
December.
You really think Sam would be like, meh?
Maybe not. I'd be the type to think ahead and be like, I'm not going to go because everybody's going.
So he's just
trying to. The next one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got the next one, guys. Go ahead. Okay. Well, that's it for Hot Takes, High Stakes. Resma's the big winner today. Throw up the W.
The dub.
Throw up the X. Subscribe to MountainMenVids. Subscribe to MountainMen Games. We're very close to 100 subscribers on MountainMen Games. If we're not there already by the time this gets posted. That's it for Hot Takes, High Stakes. And we'll see you next week. That's next week. That's 44. See you next week. Bye.